It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup, and just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Into his windup. Here comes the... And it's fouled away. One and one pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he popped him up. Crawford into shallow center. He can't get there as it falls.
Batting second, the first baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Duggar's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Rojas, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Caleb Smith, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Now at the plate, number 5. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Okay, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boards are flying around.
So digging in now, Buster Posey. From the stretch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And he fouls this one off. Has a look, now the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Another 1-2 delivery. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
And now on 2-0, he just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
2-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
And the 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Stepping into the box, Evan Longoria. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Cooper sprinting after it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
A 1 pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Smith has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Posey on second, Belt at first, 1 gone. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is the right fielder. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Stepping up now, Brandon Crawford. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. Second inning now from San Francisco. The Giants lead it 1-0. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Garrett Cooper.
First pitch on its way. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Ground ball, foul down the left side. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's focus our attention on third baseman Evan Longoria. Multiple Gold Glove winner. This guy has ice water in his veins. He never lets on. You can't tell if this guy's on fire or he's struggling. He's one of the most consistent defenders in our sport.
Digging in now, number 47. He readies for his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now a drive out to left center field. Around first, digging for two. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. Pitch outside, the throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts. And he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Two-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. One out and a runner on third. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Standing in now, number 1, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Miami. They trail this one 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Steven Duggar. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Steven Duggar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense.
Second baseman.
And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Stepping into the box, number 19, and he's ready to take his first cuts. First pitch coming, here it is. And a ball, 1-0. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Heading out towards shallow right, and that's in there. Base hit.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Into the box, Madison Bumgarner. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 5.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 5. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Too high, 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. 2 out here and a runner at second. Line drive to left. Cooper will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants leave 1. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Into the box now, Lewis Brinson. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Number 9, Lewis Brinson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
Low for ball 1.
No strike.
Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Duggar on the move, and no one will track it down. Here now the 2-2. Is at the knees and called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So coming to the plate, Caleb Smith. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Swing and a line drive, but foul. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Now
for me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And the pitch.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Count even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Popped up. Belt has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey, will start things out after the break. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Giants out in front here, 1-0. Digging in, Buster Posey reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Buster Posey.
Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Posey gets his lead at first, nobody out. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He hit a sac fly earlier. Comes set and the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. Runners on first with one down. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Liner toward right center. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. The relay throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So first and second with one man gone, and stepping in the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. Here's the first pitch to him, and this is on the outside corner for strike one. And 2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
Hey, last pitch was 94. Then you pull a string 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away.
Right fielder.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Bases are loaded with only one out. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Called strike 2.
Got to think he was sitting fastball right there to let that hanger go by. He won't see that pitch again the rest of the season.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Three-two pitch. Now a pitch popped up. Back behind short. He's going to be kicking himself. Rojas ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Into the box now, number 19, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 4 hits, no errors, and 3 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Giants on top, 2-0. Stepping in, Neil Walker, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The first baseman.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Ready now, Brian Anderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. High chopper to third, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Digging in, Garrett Cooper. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Just hung in there on that one. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're down 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Giants.
Now at the plate, Madison Bumgarner. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Brinson. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 5.
Standing in, number 5. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. To first. Walker's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Here's Buster Posey now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. A windup and the 0-1. Soft liner to the left side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out hit here brings in Brandon Belt to bat next.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
In now, Brandon Belt, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. That's popped up. Rojas moving to his left, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 47.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hard hit ball to short. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Now batting, number 1.
Ready now for the Marlins, number 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail things here 2-0. Wei-Yin Chen, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 20, Wei-Yin Chen.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Evan Longoria. Career numbers against Chen, he's really struggled. 1 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Chen, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. The 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Chen into the windup. Here it is on 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Now a hard liner. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Chopper foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The pitcher, number 20, weigh-in strength.
Starlin Castro will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Starlin Castro.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Digging in once again, Miguel Rojas. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And there's ball 2 now. Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he loses him there, but
Up
that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Now at the plate, Neil Walker, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Ready for another shot now, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. This is in the air right. Duggar's there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Marlins strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Jose Arena enters to do the pitching
now
in the bottom of the 6th.
Miami. Number 62, Jose Urena.
So in now for San Francisco, Steven Duggar. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances.
Steven
Pitch
Duggar.
on its way. In there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. To third. Anderson gloves it. Throw on to first in time. One away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now batting, number 19. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
And now the Giants pitcher, Madison Bumgarner, hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. First delivery to him on the way. And this is low, ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Giants down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Garrett Cooper. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Standing in now, number 47. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Misses off the plate.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And that's in there, 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here comes the first pitch. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Miami down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Marlene Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 66, Marlene Garcia.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 5. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Number 5.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
And that misses, ball 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Right fielder has a beat on it. 1 away.
The batter, the catcher, Buster Posey.
Ready once again, Buster Posey. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. A ball and a strike. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. This is line to left. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Into the box now, Brandon Belt, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Left side, but well foul. Posey, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play. I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Evan Longoria. A hit in 2 tries so far. And Longoria won't be given a chance here as he's walked intentionally.
The center fielder, number 1.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's set, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Line, but speared on a hop. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, number 1. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 1.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
This is on the ground over to first. Belt has it, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen.
Stepping in, Lewis Brinson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Popped up. Longoria is there for it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Martin Prado will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Martin Prado.
Cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Tayron Guerrero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Tayron Guerrero.
In now, Steven Duggar. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The right fielder, Steven Duggar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. In the air out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 19,
Now in the box, number 19. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Madison Bumgarner.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Angled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
The shortstop, Miguel.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-0 home is taken. Strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box, Neil Walker standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. 1 there on to Belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now, Brian Anderson, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Way outside. 1-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pilar. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Garrett Cooper.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Garrett Cooper. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. 3-0 the final score in this one today. San Francisco jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Madison Bumgarner pitches well enough to get the W. Caleb Smith was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please drive home safely.